Hi everyone, Lisa here from LC Designs. It's Workshop Wednesday. So Facebook has done some changes, which I don't know. I couldn't find like the regular tools, so I'm not sure if you guys are going to see things backwards or what. I will try to figure this out, but hopefully you guys will see everything in the right direction. I don't know why they changed it, and there was nowhere telling us that they changed it. So first of all, the prizes last week was Jessica. I have your address. You were the winner of the Kangaroo and Company. This week will be the In Bloom. So if you share my video, you will be entered to win the In Bloom set. I love this set, especially with the dies. Like, you don't even need the stamps, just the dies. But that will be this week's prizes. And who was able to join me for game night last Friday? That was so much fun. I had a blast because I know that the scavenger hunt, I've done it before, and I was running around my house crazy looking for items, and my husband was looking at me like, what are you doing? But I'm planning another one. It's just I got to order the prizes and stuff. It'll probably be on a Friday evening again. And, you know, I'll advertise it ahead of time so that we can get more people to join and have a lot of crazy fun. A lot of you that were on and played and won prizes have already received your prizes, so I couldn't believe how quick the mail was. So just a reminder, if you spend $30 in my online store, you get my sweet Stampin' Friends tutorial for free. There's 8 projects in here, and they're all about Father's Day this month. My project sheet for today has uploaded, so you should be able to access it. Today I'm just going to do 3 cards. I'm going to simplify my Workshop Wednesday because I have 2 doctor's appointments a week, and it's just getting to be a lot to try and create 3 projects and do everything that goes with it. For those of you that know that I was diagnosed with breast cancer last year, I have developed lymphedema. So I'm fine. I feel good. It doesn't bother me, you know, but they have me going to the lymphedema clinic twice a week. So I'm probably going to put some poll questions on there to see what you guys want me to do. I won't be doing the 3 projects. So today we're doing the 3 projects, and today we are doing, we're going to be using the Host DSP that you can get. This paper is gorgeous, and it's a big pack, so it's black and white on one side, and then it's got all this colorful stuff on the front side. Oops, am I doing it right? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous paper. And the reason I wanted to showcase this is because we have the host special right now. If you host a party, workshop, whatever you want to call it, we can do it virtually, we can do it in person. Right now you'll earn an extra $25 after you hit 250. So if you have sales of 250, basically that's like getting you $50 in free product, and you can buy this as one of your products. $18. I can't even remember how many. There's 48 sheets in here, so tons of paper and gorgeous. So our projects will be there. Not sure what Facebook is doing. So today I'm going to be using the color and contour, well, the dies, the scallop dies. Love these. Been using these like crazy. And we're going to use the hand pen petals stamp set. And then again, of course, this designer series paper. So this is the paper that I'm going to use on this card. And I kind of cut everything ahead of time because of the fact that there's a lot of coloring. We're going to be using our blends. I mean, I cut a lot, but not everything. So this is a 4 1/4 by 11 piece of succulent, and it is folded in half. And then this is a 5 1/4 by 4 piece of DSP. See, there's the black and the white on the back. And we're just going to go ahead and adhere that to the front of the card. And next, I cut a piece of Poppy Parade. Oops. And it's 5 1/4 by a 1/2 inch. And we're going to use that. This is from the hand pin petals dies. So we're going to go ahead and cut that real quick. I'm still using my Big Shot. I need to really start using my Stampin' Cut. But I rely so much on this, the magnetic plate. So we're just going to line that up at the edge, and then we'll cut it. And we got our piece there. So let's go ahead and do the scallop square since I have it out. I need to stamp the flowers so that we can cut out the flowers. But since we know we need that, we'll go ahead and cut that. And then let's go ahead and stamp our flowers. So, where's the ends? So we'll go ahead and adhere this, and then we'll stamp our flowers and do our coloring. I just like adding a little strip of something across my cards just to add a little bit of color so that it's not so plain. So it's the same, should be the same width of the DSP. Okay, so this is going to go in the inside. So that's a 5 1/4 by 4. And of course, where's my Memento ink? And we're going to use Memento Black. Just, I think mine's getting a little bit dry. And we'll stamp the flowers. Looks pretty good. So now we're just going to color it in with some blends. So for the big flowers, I used Flirty Flamingo. So this is the dark, so I'll just outline it. And I'm going to do this in a hurry. Did all you guys have a nice Mother's Day? I was able to spend the day with my mother-in-law. We had her over, and then our daughters, the ones who live around here. And then my husband he barbecued for us. This pin sounds dry. Sorry, all the squeaking. It's not like blending very well. I think I need another one. I have a backup. I should have grabbed it. I should always grab my backup just in case. I'm trying to blend this in. It's not blending, maybe because it's dry. So we're going to leave that circle. I think I'll use the brush side on the next one. Yeah, so hopefully you all had a nice Mother's Day. I started off with Mass early in the morning because it was my dad's 3-year anniversary from when he passed away. And after Mass, we went to the cemetery for a while. Then came home and just got ready for the day. We had so much food. My mother-in-law was like, I don't normally eat this much. But it's just one day out of the year that you can splurge, right? There, I'm using the brush tip. It's not blending it very well, but so you guys don't have to sit there and listen to the squeaking. I'm leaving just a little bit in the middle because I'm going to color those in with actually Night of Navy. I just want to blend these in and it's not blending. I think it's because it's too dry. Sorry about that. So let me see if there are any comments. There are comments. I don't want to ignore you guys. So hi, Debbie, Melanie, Denise. I could see you all on here. So just color a circle. This one looks lopsided. And then we're going to do the Poppy Parade. So maybe if I do the light first. Well, this one shouldn't be squeaky. But so those of you who have been looking at the catalog and there's a lot of things that you like, you know we have a join special right now, and it's you get $155 worth of product for $99, which is an amazing deal, plus free shipping. Shipping's like another 10% added on if you were to buy it separately. Yes, you would be joining my team, but you don't have to have card classes. You don't have to have parties. You know, it's all totally up to you as to what you do, but for every order after, you get 20% off, and the more sales that you work and promote, you will get a 20%, a 25% discount. Hang on, I didn't grab my soft succulent. Darn it, I didn't grab my soft succulent. This is dark, my soft succulent blends. Yeah, so that's an amazing deal. You can get everything on your wish list. Well, I don't know about everything, but most of the things on your wish list get free shipping and $155 worth of product for $99. Because I know that there's some pricey things. Even if you just wanted to stock up and get your dies, I kind of wish that we could redo it as demonstrators, because I like to have 2 sets of dies for when I'm doing multiple cuttings for classes. But we can't. I mean, we can technically, but I would lose. Right now I'm currently a silver elite, and I would lose that title and start all over. Denise, she got 25% just from buying from herself. I know that feeling at first, because you know Erica's my upline, and seeing all her projects and everything, I was just like, bye, 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 bye. Okay, that took up a lot of coloring or time. So we'll go ahead and use the die and cut that out. Some people are their own best customers, and that's okay, as long as you're getting a discount. You know, it's like, you don't, who wants to go to the store and pay full price if you got a 20% discount? So just cut that out. Yeah, Melanie, I do have a re-inker for the Memento Black. You know, that's one thing that I don't normally purchase or regularly purchase, which I should, is buy the re-inkers right away, and I don't. Because actually I was using my not Melon Mambo, Mango Melody, and that one was like dried out. So we're going to stamp the Feel Better Friend. So I was using that to try and create some cards. It was kind of dried out and I didn't have the re-inker. And it was like, why didn't I buy the re-inker? So we stamped this in Poppy Parade, Feel Better Friend. But I need to sit there and re-ink everything because some of my pads are dry. It's amazing when you stamp a lot. You know, I was like, oh, I don't think I'll need a re-inker, but then when you start stamping a lot, you do. So we'll just put this here like this. And we're gonna get our rhinestones, which are somewhere. Huh. Oh, they're right in front of me. I was like, I know I had them. And we're going to use our blends, our Poppy Parade blends, and we'll color them. So I think I colored one of the big ones and two of the medium so that these match. You know, we do have the real red rhinestones, but I wanted them to match with the Poppy Parade. Of course, it popped off, went right onto the paper. And we'll just add those rhinestones like that. And wrong card. We'll just add some more dimensionals to this. I wrote on my pieces of paper so you knew what size they were. And then here I didn't even tell you. But the dimensions are on my project sheet to make it easier to cut out the pieces. So this will just go like this. And of course, what do I have to add? Winka Stella. So I just added it to the Flirty Flamingo flowers. I didn't put it on everything. Just kind of wanted these ones to pop out. And voila, there's our card. Quick and easy. And I do put a white, I kind of like to put a white insert in all of my cards, but you really mainly only have to do it on the dark ones. Like if your pin is not going to show through. And then there you go. There's our first card. Can you see the Winka Stella? Just gives it that little kick. So there's card number 1. Easy peasy. All of these cards are super easy. Not hard to do at all. Could replicate them. Like I said, this week I had to simplify. It's like going to the doctors. And then I had my grandkids here too. So that was a little bit of a handful. They're older, but you know, it's just, Grandma, I'm hungry. Grandma, I want this. Grandma, I want that. Hi, Pam. Melanie, you just started collecting the blends. I love the blends so much. They are, oops, I guess I had a piece. So they make me feel like I'm an artist because I can't even draw stick figures, but coloring in. So this is the same 4 1/4 by 11 piece of Flirty Flamingo folded in half. This is a 5 1/4 by 4. Look at the black and white on the back. I wonder if I did that. Do you guys want me to flip it around and see how that looks? Instead of the crushed curry side. How do you think that would look? This. And then our other piece. You guys tell me, what do you want to do? Melanie, you don't have grandkids. You know what? Out of 6 kids, I'm all out of 6. Out of 6 kids, I only have 2 grandkids. I have a bunch of granddogs. All the other ones have dogs. But no No other grandkids, just those two. That's why they're spoiled. So what do you guys think? Black and white side or the crushed curry side? I know there's a little delay, so I'm waiting to see the first one who comments. I will go with your choice. So Debbie, you're saying yes to go with the black and white? Okay. Let's try. I like this black and white, but I did do with the crushed curry. Let's do the black and white and just we can see the difference. I think it should go together because black and white goes with everything, right? I was actually working on another card with this black and white and then the polished pink. I'm trying to get that color. I'm still trying to say lovely lipstick. So now we're going to cut I already cut out this is the stitched rectangle, but I can cut out another one just to show you. We're going to use that scallops rectangle again. We're going to use the other one that goes with the set, the smaller one. We're going to cut out some leaves and the soft succulent. Put all those out. And then I'm going to need another set of leaves. So we're going to need that. We're going to need that. And the two leaves. Oops. I just need a set of the bigger ones. You know, I'm still waiting on my plates. You know, I know Stampin' Up's having a lot of shipping issues, but I ordered my plates like a long time ago. So I'll go ahead and cut out another stitch rectangle. So this is the stitch rectangle dies. You know what? I think I actually forgot to put this one on my project sheet. Okay, it's gonna move on me. That should be good. I'm over here rambling on. Okay, so there's that. And one more set of leaves. Now let's get this big shot out of the way. And we can do let's do our stamping, and we have more coloring to go. These leaves, when your things get stuck, you usually just throw them and then they'll pop out. It's always on those little bit more intricate ones. Okay, so on this one, we're gonna stamp the flower, but it's not gonna, you know, it's not gonna fit all the way. We're just gonna do a portion of it. I tried to get most of the flower and then part of the other flower. There we go. And then we're gonna do congratulations. And congratulations kind of just barely fits. And then anything is possible. And I actually have 2 memento pads. So I should have grabbed the other one just in case, but the color looks pretty good here. So now we're gonna color these in Flirty Flamingo again and Poppy Parade. I'm gonna pretty much use the same colors as I did, but which one squeaked? The light one, huh? So we'll do all this in light first, and I'll use the brush end. Because I'll go over it with the dark. I really like this hand pinned set. I'm not usually a flowery person. Is that a word, flowery? but I did like this set. It's like this flirty flamingo. I didn't realize how dark it is. I guess now that I did that top one, I need to do all of them. And I probably shouldn't have. Should have just did the bottom for my shadowing. But all right. I guess when I grabbed my soft succulent, I could have grabbed my backup ones. I know the squeaking, I'm sorry, probably bothers some people, just like nails on a chalkboard. It's funny because when I was doing my cards the other day, they weren't squeaking like this. But who knows, I probably used it again. Okay, let's do that little one at the bottom in Poppy Parade. We'll do the dark first. How many of you like using the blends, or would you rather stamp? Because you know you could stamp these, but I like to color when there's like big black bold outlines. And it's not too bad to color. Like I said, they make me feel like I'm an artist. Just because they're so easy to blend together. And I guess that's why they call them blends. So where did I do with my soft succulent? I'm like losing everything. And which this is dark. That soft succulent dark is actually pretty dark. Look, I messed this one up because I started with it and I didn't like it. So I'll just color it all in. Now see, this die is kind of funny because it has those cuts in it, which is weird. See how it's cut? And I think I put glue dots under mine because it just kept, once I put the dimensionals, it was, it really popped up a lot. And it kind of didn't look right because I have the leaves behind it as well. So, soft succulent. We'll do the dark for the outline. See how dark this is? It was almost like had I done it all dark, it would have been really dark. I didn't like the way it looked on the other one. Okay, so that is done. So where's all my little pieces? Okay, oh, they're all under my blends. I'm like, I swear I drive myself cuckoo because I lose things, and I'm sure everybody else is like that at some point, maybe not as cuckoo as me, but I put stuff and I lose it as quick as I put it down. So we'll adhere this piece. And this one just barely gives you that white border. And then we're going to adhere this piece. But before we do, I forgot about my leaves. So just use a glue dot. And I'm just going to adhere them behind here. Again, this is just giving it texture. There's no right or wrong way to put them on. Just add some layering texture, and then we'll do one small one. Oops, they keep coming off. And I received some beautiful cards this week, And I'm so embarrassed because I wanted to show him and I cannot find what I did with Pam's. I got a gorgeous card from Pam. I did post it on my page the other day, and I think that's what happened is I took a picture of it to post on my page, and then I lost it somewhere. I'll find it though. And then I received another one from Kelly. And you know, I just love receiving cards from you guys because it just makes me feel like everything I do is so worth it. You know, you make my day. Everybody likes happy mail. Nobody wants to get bills in the mail. So thank you guys for your cards so much. And I'm sorry I can't find that card. So we'll just add that with dimensionals right there. And then we'll add some rhinestones. I actually kind of like the black and white. It don't look too bad. We'll add a medium here. A small one. Add a medium and a small. And that card is done. So what do you guys think? Which one do you like better? You just flip the paper over and you make your decision of which card that you want. So that's card number 2. Again, easy. The only thing time consuming is the coloring. And then again, if you don't want to do the coloring, you just do the stamp. You know, you can stamp in the colors. So easy peasy. Let's get on to card number 3. And I love this card because I love Granny Apple Green. And so this one we're going to do a little bit different with the flowers. So let's get started. I did get all my pieces together. So I think I forgot to put my white piece inside the last card I did. So let's put this one in right away so I don't forget. Again, I always just like to put a white piece in the inside. And then we're going to do this the same. This is 5 1/4 by 4. I like these colors, but that's the back side, the black and white. And we won't flip this one around because of the colors that I'm using in the flowers match this. So on my flowers this time, we're not even gonna, this is for the scallop. We're not even gonna stamp them. So this piece is a 3 1/2 by 3. And I'm gonna add the adhesive sheets to it. And the only reason I'm adding adhesive sheets, because we're not even gonna like stick it like a sticker, is because I want all those pieces to stay inside the all these little pieces. I want it to stay inside the into the flower. So let's go ahead and cut that. And then that way it makes it easier to color. All your pieces stay inside and you have no problem of pieces falling out. So let's do the scallop and the flowers. So this die is actually a different die than the one that I used on the last card, or the previous card, the first card. So I'll show you the difference. This is this die and this is the other. So this will actually cut this out as well. So I could even go one more time to cut it out. But we don't need to because it's going to pop out. Oops. Did you guys see that set that I posted yesterday with the new bundle that has the embossing folder and you could cut it at the same time? So see, this will all pop out. There are some pieces we want to take out of it, like the, you know, the, I don't know what you would call this, the centers, or like that, this one. Sorry. I can't get this one out. There we go. It's not popping out. So these will be, I got it stuck to my hand. Super easy. But that bundle that has the embossing folder, that you can put the embossing folder and the die in it to cut everything out. It embosses and cuts all at the same time. Sarah was showing it, and I hadn't seen it in the catalog. So we're going to go back with Flirty Flamingo again. These are super easy. I just went around and just kind of colored. This is not any professional kind of coloring or whatever. Quick and easy. I did Flirty Flamingo on the big ones, and then I'm going to use Petal Pink on the smaller one. And on the inside, we're going to add some rhinestones. You know, I always forget to use my rhinestones. It's like the easiest embellishment to add on to anything, and I always forget. I think because I'm so busy using Wink Stella. There's another piece that needs to come out. And then I think I've seen another one right here. And another one right here. And I was actually kind of surprised on these cards that I didn't use ribbon. This last one I did, but the other two I didn't. And I was like, oh, I didn't use any ribbon on my cards. So the leaves, the dark granny apple green, we're going to do these inserts, or whatever you want to call them. I guess I would call them vines inside. Is it a vine? Is it a vine or not a vine? That is the question. Oh, and one more. And then we'll just brush the blends over with the light one. You could tell my granny apple green one has been around the block. This brush tip. Again, I guess I should have grabbed my backups. I usually only have them out when I use the same color on a couple of projects. This thing is bothering me. And then we are going to do the Petal Pink. And I think on these I just used the dart. You know, it's funny about losing stuff. The other night, I was over here creating, and I had all my in-color ribbons stacked right here in front of me. Well, I bumped something and one rolled off. So it rolls off, and I go to get it, and it's not there. And there's not much room behind my desk here. So I have to pull up the curtains, everything. I'm looking all over. I'm like, I seen it fall. I know it fell. I'm looking. I'm like crawling on the ground. I'm all over the place looking for it. I can't find it. It's nowhere. With flashlights and everything, because I can't move this. This is too heavy. So I'm like, well, it couldn't have rolled anywhere. You know, it couldn't have rolled under anything. So I'm like, hours later, still thinking about what happened to this spool of ribbon. I seen it fall. I don't have it. Don't ask me how, but it rolled all the way across the room that way behind another shelf. And it was over there. But how did it roll on the carpet? It fell right here and rolled all the way that way on the carpet. I don't know. It drives me cuckoo. So anyway, we stamped this in Flirty Flamingo, the thanks, and now we're going to adhere it to this piece of Granny Apple Green, which is 4 by 2 5/8. But sometimes I just spend a lot of time looking for stuff that I had just had. But that night I was just going crazy, like, what the heck? So see, since all these pieces stayed in, now we'll just add dimensionals. But I think, yeah, right here I need to pull this one out. There we go. Hi, Heather. I know that I love the adhesive sheets holding these pieces in. Such a easy thing to do, too. That's another thing I forget to use is my adhesive sheets. So let's add a mini one there. And take all these off. I probably spend more time searching for stuff that I just had. And that's going to go right there. And then now we're going to add our rhinestones. And we'll add a big one to the big flower. We'll add a medium to the medium flower. Oops. Uh-oh. That one came out with the adhesive. And then a small to the small flower. All right. We are getting there. These cards. I don't know. Do you guys like cards or 3D projects? What do you like me to do? I like 3D projects. But then I don't want to make things complicated for people either. Hopefully I don't make things complicated for you. So we're using this white ribbon because we do not have a Granny Apple Green, which I wish we did. I could have used some retired Granny Apple Green, but we don't want to do this. I could color it. And actually I think that's why my one blend was, the brush was a little messed up, is because I've been coloring this ribbon. Actually Granny Apple Green. So we're just going to tie this across, put it there, and then now, look, you could see I had colored some before with Granny Apple Green, and I didn't cut it off to do for that card. So all we're going to do is add some dimensionals to this. I did not add Winka Stella to this one because we have the rhinestones in the center. And then we'll just put that right there like that. And there's card number 3. So how about that? Those are so easy peasy, right? The only thing is the coloring, but you know, another thing with the coloring, I find that relaxing. In the evenings, I'll just stamp a lot of flowers and then I will sit there and color them different colors. So here's our 3 cards. There's this one. Here's the original one I did, and then we decided to flip the paper over and do the black and white. I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts on that one, which one you like better. And then our first card. Feel better, friends. So there's the 3 projects. If you want these make and takes, just use this host code here and spend $35 in my online store, and I will send you all the materials to make these cards. You guys have a great evening, the rest of your day, wherever you are. And I was kind of thinking too about maybe changing the time. I like to do it at 10 o'clock here because that's 1 o'clock on the East Coast, right? 10, 11, 12, 1. So like if I did it 5 o'clock here, it's 8 o'clock there. I'm not sure how the East Coast people feel. So anyway, there's going to be some changes. Just stay tuned to my page, and we're going to do another game night probably in a couple of weeks. Like I said, I got to order my prizes, and I can't wait. I got to come up with some more good scavenger hunts for you. So you guys all have a great evening and the rest of your day. And I hope to see you back next Wednesday. Take care. Bye-bye, everyone.